Hey folks, DC7 here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. And I'm here on Gorzkowa, version 3 MR. And, yeah. A small Polish farm. Kinda cool. The gates do open for tractors, they don't open for peoples. So, it is a rather interesting map. Val de Ergehart, or yeah, the one that we were doing. As I said, I had more than what I would really desire for issues with it, so I had to kind of go, well, I think enough is enough. And I found this map, and I'd really like to give her a go. As I say, this is called, here, I'll show you the, make it easy, we'll go over this part. Alright, so the Gorzkowa map is, there's a better view of it. Here's basically what we've got. Alright. There are some really odd shaped fields. There are lots of fields. It appears that we do own them when the game starts. The fields are not really, well, I don't know. If there is a distinction between the ones we own and the ones we don't, I'm not sure what it is. There are two small farms here, basically. There's a pig area up here. I don't know if my cursor shows up, so maybe that's not so good. But on the right-hand side where the red writing is, up about center of the map, just above center, there's pig farm there. And then our normal farm is the one on the left side. So yeah, Gorzkowa version 3, or Gorzkowa, I guess it would be. And chap1 from TLS mods. So there you go. And it has the water mod, the pig mod. It has the manure mist mod, but this is the one that has, well, they call it calc, but I guess here we'd call it lime. Lots of sound files on this map. Here we have our storage for the usual grass, hay, straw, mixed rations, silage bunker, manure pit. This is our silage pit. This is our cow zones. As you can see, we have a cow zone. Hello. What are you eating? There's nothing there to eat. You silly cow, go out in the field and eat with these guys. Nicely set up. It is a gorgeously detailed map. Map door trigger is installed and works on pretty much everything. The only thing I had an issue with, here's sugar beet and potato is a tip deal, so not a big deal again. The only thing I actually had an issue with was I could not get my seeders, or fertilizers to fill. Like, I would think this is cedar. I tried 3 different cedars, none of them would fill here. So, there's my fert spreader, and it's actually full of lime at the moment. So, as I say, these are our, oops, if you actually press O, you can open all of these. So there we go. Here's our cultivator. Pictures of pretty ladies, scantily clad, on the wall. Oh, what have we got here? Is that vodka? Yep, vodka deluxe, Sobieski. Cool. You can, of course, walk through the doors, but like I say, they do actually all operate from the open the door mods. There we go. So yeah, here's our seed one. We'll go through here and we can see that it certainly seems to be the spot you would get your seed, but yeah, I really couldn't get it to work. So we'll try again, see how it goes. Or maybe one of my wonderful viewers will go, hey dummy, do it this way. And I'll go, oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? Alright, because I'm pretty much brain dead. Here's a little tractor with the sprayers. Not sure what those are. That's okay. So yeah, there's lots of sheds, albeit some of them aren't that big. Here's our lime pit. Now, when you start the map, this is actually empty. Where you pick up the lime is way over on the other end of the map. So I actually went and picked up a trailer. And because I couldn't get... You say piggies. Hello, piggies. Because I couldn't actually get the... I'm not sure what it is with this pig barn, to be honest with you. Because it doesn't... you'll see, there's nowhere to actually put water, food, etc. And just that one little trough. So here, as you can see, I actually have a fertilizer and a seed. So, yeah, we have one trough there, but there you go. I certainly can't cover it. So that's sort of the farm. The shop is close by. A couple extra sheds and such that I've actually thrown in here. I haven't finished parking up the gear yet. This one I actually made out of a couple of sheds. So, but anyway, the fields are all a good size. They are oddly shaped. I am, of course, running MR, hard mode, etc., etc., etc. So, as per usual, I put this shed here. A nice little harvesting machine that we have that'll turn just about anything into silage, but we'll play with that guy in a little bit later. What I was actually up to here was give you a quick tour around the field. This is nice little New Holland that I found on MR WordPress. Little TF78, more realistic New Holland. It was kind of nice. It might be a little small for this map, but hey, so far it seems to do well. Is it M to open that? No, K? K, there we go. Yeah. Must have been stuck in a hole. And there we go. Are we putting out straw? No, we are not. We do want to be, though. Straw, blah, 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 blah. Straw. M. Okay. Chop straw. Perfect. Now we should be good to go. Oh, there's a handbrake. Well, that'd certainly make it easier, wouldn't it? Release the handbrake. So I guess I drove it that first little distance with the handbrake on. That's not very good, you know that? It's really not. A lot quieter in here, isn't it? You can actually hear me now. Alright. So yeah, this is going to, along with Iron Horse, be our new Let's Play. I tried one called Big Polish Farm that was recommended to me. The map is absolutely gorgeous. Two things that, well, it has very, very easy to locate and use silos and stuff like that, whereas this one is a little more complicated. You gotta figure stuff out. What else? It doesn't have the lime, or calc as they call it, mod, which is something I sort of wanted to add in because we haven't done it to this point. What else? The only other issue I had with it, I actually like the map a little better, and considering it's a larger map with just as much detail, in fact I think they drew from the same pool of assets, they're so close, it's much, much smaller in size. The file size of the map. The map is actually a little bigger, I think. But the problem with it is you cannot reset vehicles. It doesn't work. It's a real drag. Yeah. because inevitably something happens, you know, where you need to reset a vehicle. In fact, I discovered you couldn't just because something happened where I needed to reset a vehicle, right? So yeah. Not so good. So I have decided to go with this, mainly because, yes, you could reset vehicles, and yes, you could use the calc or lime mod. We call it lime here. I guess calc is calcium, is what that particular reference is. So yeah. But it would be dolomite lime, and we would use it to raise the alkalinity of the soil to change the pH. Or change the pH by raising the alkalinity of the soil, whichever you prefer. But that's basically what we would use it for. Some areas are really quite acidic around here where I live. Anything that's slightly swampy or becomes swampy at the right time of the year, we generally find has very acidic soil. Although the nice thing about them is, because of the fact that they have been filling and draining water for so long as a swamp or marshy area, they usually have really, really thick soil, like lots of nice, easy to use, very little clay, or at least very little pure clay, the proper clay sand mix that good soil is made of. So yeah, but usually needs a good healthy dose of dolomite lime to make it usable. So we will get the chance to do the same here. Now it's unfortunate there's not like actual soil testing that you can do to find out if you really need to add dolomite lime or not, because I think that would, in all reality, you would sort of do that before you'd even consider putting it on your fields. Because a field that is either far too acidic or far too alkaline will either kill the crops outright, or at the very best, or the very least I should say, certainly nothing best about it, but at the very least what it will do is stop certain nutrients from being taken up. There are some very, very distinct sets of nutrients that all plants need, and then there's some that are more specific to certain crops than others. But both temperature and pH will affect quite drastically what nutrients plants will take up. Some nutrients are actually locked in the soil above or below certain pH ranges. So, but anyway, that's enough of the agriculture lesson for today. As I say, this is the Gorzkowa map, version 3 final, MR version 3 final, actually. And this is going to be our new LP, along with the Iron Horse. So, I hope you guys enjoyed our little look at it. I know we didn't really do a heck of a lot here today, but I do still have a little bit of straightening out to do so far as the gear and what we've got, and where we're going with it, of course. And, you know, come to those sort of final summaries. I've popped a few little buildings down here and there. Haven't really decided if they'll be the ones that I keep. Don't know. But until then, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks. No one else will. And ciao for now.